Okay, there we go. Now the recording's going. And today we have a little bit of a different. Hey, Deborah, good to see you on here. Awesome. No chocolate bunnies here, just cake. Hey, we all got to do what we got to do, right? Okay, so today we are going to do a waist, a strength, and a glute workout. So what you're going to need for this workout are heavy weights or whatever is heavy or of a challenge to you. I'm going to use 10s. And then a lighter weight, or you're going to do no weight. So I'm going to use coconut cans. So 2 coconut cans, anything as long as it's equal weight. Also, if you want a mat to lay down, you can use a mat. And then if you have a chair or a coffee table or something that you would want to put your feet up on, there are a couple moves that you will have that option, but you don't have to do that. So as you guys know, this is your own fitness level. I'm looking at who's on here. There's people of all different fitness levels. So I will show variations and modifications, but that means that you have to choose what your variation is, and you need to do that the whole time. So I may be doing a higher variation or I may be doing a lower variation. You need to do what you need to do to get your workout in, okay? Okay, so first we're going to warm up. Woohoo! So let's get that going. We're gonna do some huggers. Woo! Huggers. I'll be honest, I did not stretch this weekend, so this might be a long warm-up. So swinging those arms back and forth, just warming up the chest and shoulders and back. Now let's reach up high and back and squeeze the shoulder blades. High and back and squeeze the shoulder blades and reach and squeeze. One more time. And reach. All right, let's go open, close right here. Kind of like this, but this, oh no, is it folding? I got it, keep going. Here, watch out, baby, watch your feet, baby. Now let's do some arm circles. Backwards. Switch it forward. Backwards again. And forward. Then we're going to go to some side bends. Looks like this. Side bends. We're going to be doing these a little later with weights. All right, let's do some shoulder rolls. We're gonna target bicep, tricep today. No shoulders today, but we're still gonna warm them up because they're connected. All right, let's go in, out, in, out. So shoulders in, out. Hands come forward, like this. All right, let's bring those feet to the side. We're just gonna do little side raises. Just a couple. Warming it up so you're also squeezing this tush. Other side. Fire in the tush. Good job. All right, we're going to go back to this side, knee up, back, forward, using the core for balance. You can always hold on to something. Bring it up into a 90-degree angle. Now hold the knee up and go out, in. You can raise those arms up if you want. Switch sides, 90-degree angle, forward, back. I want you to squeeze the tush when you go back. Now hold it up, out, in. Four more. All right, let's do some arm circles. I'm gonna do little calf raises here, just because we kind of neglect them sometimes. Drop those shoulders away from your ears. Now reverse. Little arm circles. Now palms down, pump it up and down. Now palms up. All right, let's go touch down, touch down. All right, let's do some scarecrow, 90-degree angle. Try not to lift the shoulders up, but keeping the shoulders down away from your ears. Now let's go in, out, in, out. You can be on one leg if you want. Yes, baby. Those look awesome. Now why don't you write your name? Switch sides. Those shoulders should be getting warmed up here a little bit. All right, watch this. Both feet together, tricep extensions, no weights. Warming them up because we are going to do weights. Head is up, chin is tucked. Now press and hold. Hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Singles. And hold, hold. Oh, looks like a B. That's all I see is a B. Now stand it up and warming up the biceps. And then we're gonna get ready to grab our weights. Berlin. That says Bobo. All right, let's do some side bends. What does it say? It says Berber. I don't see an E there or an R. Can you make an ER? Switch sides. Woo! And switch. And hold and breathe. And smile. Woo! And other side. All right, stand it up. Okay, you know that we kind of get warmed up right as we get started. So let's grab a drink. Where's Mommy's water? Oh, there it is. Okay, can you do it? Can you do Berlin?
I don't know.
Cheers. Wait, Berlin, this is your opportunity to focus on Madeline or to not be. Okay, so you choose. Okay, then make good decisions. I want you to make some good decisions. First ones, ladies and gentlemen, are curls. So we're going to do curls, palms forward with a little bit of a squat because we are targeting our glutes today. So we're going to do a little bit of a bend. If you don't want to do that, you're just going to stand and do curls. Now we are doing this for 60 seconds. So you may want to alternate depending on the number of poundage that you're using, or you just may want to just go for it for 60 seconds. So roll those shoulders back, open up the chest. Excuse me, B. Excuse me. Okay, why don't you grab your baby weights? Right here.
Baby.
Here you go. Berlin's going to do a set with us. Here you go. Whoopsie. That's not what I wanted. What? There it goes. Okay, here we go. 60 seconds. Oh, no. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to curl and stand. Curl and stand. Now I'm squeezing squeezing my tush on the way up. Squeezing my tush on the way up, and I'm squeezing my biceps when I'm down. And she's out. Good job. So warming up the tush now. I'm also keeping my core strong. You got to keep that core engaged as well. This is a full body move, 20 seconds. You got this. Then we're going to grab those cans. When you put the weights down, you always want to bend your knees. One more. All right, watch this. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Grab your cans or low weights. We're going to hold out to the side. We're going to do side leg raises. One side 30 seconds, the other side 30 seconds. Holding weights here, here, or here. I'm going to do this. Okay, here we go. One side, one side. Now, if your balance is not so good, you're just getting strong, you can hold on to a wall or a chair. Otherwise, you're squeezing this glute. Holding those arms out to the side, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. You don't have to lift very high. And we switch sides. Plant that foot, other side. Really, that's the last one you're going to get with. So you can go play with the dolls. I know you can do it. I know you can. I know you can because I've seen you do it. 10 seconds. I would love for you to work out with me if you want. Then we're going to grab those big weights again for side bends. 2 and 1. Bend your knees. Pick those weights up, or maybe you're using your little weights. We're going to go side to side. We're going to stick on one side for 30 seconds. And here we go. Get into a groove. You got to focus here. I'm going to pull this weight up to my hip. You could also put both weights into your hand, this hand over here. Five more seconds. We're going to switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Here we go. Then we're going to combine what we just did. We are going to do some curls. We're going to do some side leg raises. And then we're going to do some side bends. We're going to do this series for a couple minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looks like this. We're going to speak here for 3. You can do this with me. Just kind of follow along. For 3, then we go side leg raise. For 5, 4, 5, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now side. Side for 3, and then we go back to crunches. This is 3. Now we curl, 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 curl. Now if you want, you can hold this position. Makes it a little bit harder. We're here for 5, 4, 5, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, bring the weights down, side, side. 2, 2, 3, 3, back to crunches. Here we go. 2, 3, hold those weights up. 5, 4, switch sides. You can go at your own pace. If you're going faster or slower, do 3 more rounds. Okay, here we go. Now we're crunching or curling and squatting. 3. Hold the weights up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weights down. Side, side. Here's 3. Now we're squatting. Hold it up at the top. Side leg raise. There's 5. It's a nice little warm up. All right, side bends. We got 1 more round. Here's 3. Squat. You are awesome, baby. You are so awesome. Yes. Hold it up. Yes. Not yet. You're almost there. 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Side bends. Here, let this be. Let this side to side. There you go. All right, bend those knees. Good job. Little warm up. Grab a drink. Grab a drink. Okay. Next moves. Next moves. Kickbacks. Kickbacks with a narrow squat. So we're going to stay in a squatting position and we're going to kick back. We are going to do this for 60 seconds. So you may start with your heavy weight, drop down, whatever you need to do. We're going to do kickbacks and then we're going to go down on our hands and knees for bird dogs. Okay, so those are the first 2 moves and then we'll go from there. All right, let's not waste any time here. We're going in 5, 4, bend, feet together, bend, elbows back, hold them here, 3, 2, and 1, and extend, bring it in. Now you are squeezing your tush. I am pulling in my abs. This is a full body workout if you make it a full body workout. Okay, squeeze, and squeeze. Squeeze at the top. Remember, if there's a lot of swinging, your weight is probably too heavy. 30 seconds. And you're going to go down on the floor for bird dog. Squeeze that tush. Toes or on your knees. Some of you guys know this move well. If you're on your knees, you can use a weight if you want it. Opposite hand, foot. Otherwise, you're here. Opposite hand, opposite foot, alternating back and forth. 60 seconds, y'all. 60 seconds. Whoops. I want to get that out of there. What do you think, B? What do you think? This is a good one, isn't it? All right, 3, 2, 1. Get on mom's back. Get on mom's back. So if you're doing bird dog, looks like this. You're squeezing that tush at the top. Squeezing that tush at the top. Otherwise, get up on those toes. If you have a kid, this really makes it a little bit harder. Or a dog. Or a kitty cat. Or a bunny. Squeezing that tush, y'all. And hold. This is core and tush. 15. 60 seconds. The first move looks like this. In fire hydrant position that we were just in, watch this. Leg is out and you're going to raise. Now some of you, this is going to be a little difficult. You might have to kind of stand up and you might be raising like this, or you can stand up and do our leg raises again. Otherwise you're here, raising, then we're going to do 30 seconds of fire hydrant. Fire hydrant where you bend the leg. 30-30. We'll start with our straight leg kickouts, okay? Hand right underneath your shoulder, knee right underneath your hip, leg out to the side, and begin. Raise, raise, raise. Focus on the glute. We're here for 30. Should start to burn a little bit. Is he dancing? Then we're going to go to fire hydrant. Five, 4, 3, 2, bend that knee. Now fire hydrant. Fire hydrant. Looks like this. You don't have to lift very high, but hold it at the top. Then we're going to go to the other side. 10 seconds. What are they all doing, baby? They can all sit on the chair. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Here we go. Lift. 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 Side of your foot parallel to the floor. Woo! You like this? Oh yeah, 10. All right, fire hydrant. Get that core engaged. There shouldn't be a lot of pressure on your hands or your elbows. 10. Aw. And stop. Woo, that felt good. Grab your weights. Grab one of them. One of them. Okay, guys, we're going to put all of those moves together in a format. So it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. Kickbacks. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to do bird dog with opposite knee, opposite elbow. 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Then we end with 3 fire hydrants. Actually, we'll do 5 fire hydrants. 5 fire hydrants. And then we go back. So we're not doing our leg lifts, okay? 3 kickbacks. 3 kickbacks. 3 bird dogs, but knee to elbow. 3 bird dogs, knee to elbow. And then we end with fire hydrants. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. You can go at your own pace. I'm going to count it off for a couple of rounds so that you get the flow, and then we're going to run through this. So as you change to different positions, y'all, this is where you have to engage different parts of your body to keep that good form, okay? You don't have to use any weights if you don't want to. It doesn't have to be pretty. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're here for 3. 1, 2. Squeeze at the top. 3. Roll the weight to the other side. 3. 1, 2, 3. Bird dog up on your knees, okay? Or straight leg, knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3, down to fire hydrant, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, grab your weights, here we go, tricep, 2, 3, switch sides, 1, 2, 3, bird dog, here we go, opposite elbow, knee, for 3, switch sides, 1, 2, 3, fire hydrant, 1, 2, 3, you got it, 4, 5, switch sides. We're gonna do 2 more rounds, 4, 5, kickbacks, here we go, let's do 5 kickbacks, let's do 5 kickbacks, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, now we switch to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bird dogs, still 3 bird dogs, elbow knee, I try to do the other side first, 2, 3, other side, 2, 3, bird dog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other side, good job, here we go, last time, 5 triceps, switch sides, all right, bird dogs for 3, I gotta go check on my kid, bird dogs, 3 on each side, then fire hydrant, finish it up, good job, okay, we should be done, grab a drink, okay guys, we're gonna go down to our mat for a little bit, so I'm gonna move this down here, you're gonna need your weights, and you're gonna be sitting on your mat, you're gonna need your weights, you're gonna be sitting on your mat, let me adjust some things, okay, it's gonna look like this, you're gonna be in a crunch position, holding, doing curls. While you're holding this position, if that's too much for you, you can do no weights and just focus on balancing in this position. Otherwise, you're gonna lift your feet. You can even straighten your legs if you're super stud. Some of you guys are. We're all stud muffins. We're all awesome, right? So, again, in this position, curling, holding, we're here for 60 seconds, okay? Here we go, 5, 4, I'm gonna move a little bit closer, 3, 2, 1, you get started. I'm just arranging so I can get a little bit closer to you. There we go. Curling, so again, you could be no weight. You're like, Amber, this is where I'm at right now. Good, I'm glad that you know where you're at, okay? Because the only way that we can get better is to acknowledge where we're at. If you're in denial of where you're at, it's gonna be really hard to go anywhere because you gotta know your start point, right? Map is of no use if you don't know where you are at. Okay, here we go. This is a long time. 60 seconds is a long time, but we should be well warmed up by now. You can be here. You can be here. You can go back and forth, but make sure you're leaning back in that position. Here we go. Feeling good. I'm going to turn the music up here a little bit. B, you still good? You good, B? Good. I'm right here. Hi. Right here. I see you. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. Woo! And done. All right. Now this is where, almost, give me 5 more minutes, okay? And then you are on your way. Well, what would you like to do for 5 minutes? You can put something, your feet up on something, or you do not have to. So here's what it's gonna look like if you don't use anything. We're gonna do 1 arm tricep extension. So that means that you're here. Here, I'm gonna do it like this. You're gonna go across your body and up. Look, this does not move. This does not move. And the weight comes by my shoulder and by my ear, okay? That is the minimum. You can do no weight, or you can do up here, holding opposite leg out while you do this. The third option is in between, and that's holding not on this. That's a lot of explanation, isn't it? Okay, but that's what we're doing, okay? 45 seconds. Now, this is very important, y'all. When you go to switch hands, we never switch the weights up in the air. We always bring the weight down to our chest and switch to our other side. Got it? Okay, just making sure that we're gonna be safe. So I'm gonna do this version, okay? My feet are straight ahead. My heels are on the, whatever you're using, chair. You're gonna come up. Here we go. We're gonna lift, squeezing this tush. Come down and up. Down, up. Squeezing. There's no swaying between your elbow and your shoulder. And make sure that you keep your eyes open. Now I want you to squeeze this tush even more. I want you to drop your shoulders away from your ears. There we go. And squeeze. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Some of y'all, you're not ready for this. That's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. We've got about 10 more seconds. We're going to switch to the other side. Remember about the switch. We bring our weight into our chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switch it. Are we ready for the other side? Okay, 45 seconds. Are we ready? Lift, up, leg extend, go. Across the body. Keep breathing. Squeeze that tush, couple more inches.
Mommy?
Yes, babe.
When's the last time you put
Oh, where's Squirrely? You know what, Bee? Did you look in your net? He wasn't there? I don't know. Let me think about it, okay? I'll think about it. 10 more! Squeeze that tush! And done! All right, good job. Grab both weights. Both weights. Now we're going to go straight back. Here, open, close. Are we ready? Looks like this. Close. Open. Squeeze the tush, tight abs. You don't have to do this. You can be here. You can also use one weight. One weight, keep going. I'm just showing some modifications. You can be here. Keep your eyes open. Like so. You can have those coconut cans, right? Here we go. Woo! Squeeze that tush. Oh, I forgot to do open and close. Sorry. You know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good job.
Why did you lock this? You locked
Oh, this is a fun one. Oh, I locked it. Okay, you can go say hi to me if she's not working, okay? If not, you have to come back down. Next move, y'all. Super fun. Ready? We kind of did this move a few days ago, those of you that have been with me. You are going to squat and you are going to curl. You're going to go into a plank position, and then you're going to do some single leg raises for your glutes. So let me show you what this looks like. As soon as you get it, those of you that are advanced are going to go. So I'm going to be here for 5. Let's just say I'm at 5. I come down. I go into plank. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do it on the other side, and then I step forward, and I go right back into curls. If you're like, Amber, there is no way that I'm going to do that. I gotcha. I gotcha. You can do this for 5, right? And then you can stand up and do that for 5, okay? If you're not about doing this on the floor, or a combination, you could sit here and then you could go out into plank position and do the moves from a plank position, okay? But I'm gonna do it here. Are we ready? We're gonna do this for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you wanna do more bicep curls, you can do more bicep curls. If you wanna do less leg raises, I don't care. I don't care, this is your workout. Are we ready? 3, let me get my time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weights come down. Step back or jump back. Drop your hips. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step forward or jump. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Weights down. Step back. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Keep those hips balanced. 4, 5. Step forward. Here we go. Get those elbows on the inside of the legs. Step back. 1 minute down. Other side. Less than a minute. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Woo! 30 seconds. Try to get one more round in. We're going to finish this round, okay? All right, we're in plank. Lift. And done. Nice job. All right. Drink. Tricep push-ups. Lay down on our mat. Lay down on our mat. So it's going to look like this, y'all. We're going to do something a little different. Tricep push-ups. So let's get in position. Hips are on top of each other. So you can see. Here we go. Hips are on top of each other. Hand that you're not laying on. Fingers forward in front of your chest by your armpit. The hand you are laying on your shoulder. Now pull the elbow in and drop your shoulder. You're going to push up. Now watch. Instead of a leg raise, we're going to do a leg circle. Tricep push-up, leg circle. Your circle might just be here. That's cool. Your tricep push-up may be there. Or it's against the wall, okay? So I'll show that as we get started. 3, 2, 1. Push-up, down, leg circle. Push-up, leg circle. Push-up. Okay, now you can also keep going. Here's a modification. Against the wall, against something else. Okay, makes it actually it's easier on the wall. So I could do it against the wall. like this, leg raise. Tricep push-up, leg raise. So you can do that if that hurts you at all. Keep going. We're here for 90 seconds. Oh yeah, 90 seconds. Try to keep a pretty good pace. Woo! 15. Then we're going to pull those knees in. We're going to give our arms a break. But we're going to do a set of our tushes. 4, 3, 2, pull the knees in. 90-degree angle. Lay the head down. Now open, close. Open, close. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more move. Here we go. Glue the feet together. Open the knees. Open the knees. Squeeze. Squeeze. Keeping your hips on top of each other. Hips on top, not swaying back and forth. Right on top of each other. Then we'll switch to the other side, do our tricep push-ups. And stop. All right. Other side. Other side. So again, you can do this against the wall with a side leg raise on your knees or standing. Okay, otherwise, laying on your side, hands you're not laying on, fingers forward, in front of your chest by your armpit, elbow in. This hand right here, we're going to push up, big circle. Push up, big circle. Are we ready? 3, 2, and 1, begin. We're here for a full 90 seconds. Try to keep those hips on top of each other. It can be hard when you're doing this circle. Less than a minute. Core also works. Woo! It's a good workout to start the week on, huh? 30 seconds. Then we're going to pull those knees in. We're going to do 2 of our tush moves. Woo! Starting to feel that tush. 10. 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet in. 90-degree angle. Lay down. Here we go. Open, close. Open, close. Hips on top of each other. More seconds. We're going to glue our feet together and just open up our knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open, squeeze. How do you know you're doing it right? Right here. This is where you should be feeling it. But sometimes you have to squeeze. Also, your legs are going to want to drift. Keep them tucked. Try to keep that head down. You can put a pillow underneath your head, but our spine wants to be in alignment. I know it can feel cool to do this, but your spine is completely out of alignment. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to go up on all fours. All right, done. Up on all fours. We're going to do a fire hydrant with a leg extension, okay? Looks like this from the side. Fire hydrant, leg extension. Looks like that. Forward looks like this. Here, here. Woo! That's gonna feel good. Let's do 30 on each side. Let's give our butt some kudos. Woo! Make sure when you slap your butt, you gotta make it hard, right? There we go. Makes us feel good. Makes us feel good about ourselves. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension. Extend. Extend. Now, I'm not that flexible to like have my leg parallel to the ground. I'm just making sure I'm keeping my hips as parallel to each other as I can. Woo! 5. Then we're going to go right to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Extension. Fire hydrant. We're almost there, y'all. 10 more. And done. All right, guys. Chaturanga. Chaturanga. You can do it on your chair. You can be here or against the wall. Then you're going to come down to donkey kicks. We're going to do 2 chaturangas, and then we'll do 2 sets of donkey kicks, 1 on each side. Got it? Okay, so chaturanga can be here if you want. This is not chaturanga. Drop your hips. There you go. And then you come down. Watch this. Elbows are in, not out. Otherwise, you could be here on your knees or up on your toes, okay? 2 rounds of chaturanga, then donkey kicks. 4, 3, get up and plank. 2, 1, here we go. Down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, push it up, hold. We got 1 more set. Then our knees will drop down to donkey kicks. You can also do donkey kicks here, okay, with a straight leg. Here we go. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. So donkey kicks. Here we go. 2 and 1. Here. Hips are balanced. You can also be here. 30 seconds. Woo! 10. Then we gotta switch to the other side. 5. Switch sides. Woo! 15. This is significantly harder. Just letting you know. With that knee up off the ground. 5. And done. All right, guys. 1 more round of that. 1 more round. 2 chaturangas. Donkey kicks. We ready? Up and plank. And hold. those elbows in. Here we go. Chaturanga for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now when you're down at the ground, guys, I gotta rest for a second. You're not laying on the ground. You understand that? You're hovering, right? All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, I'm doing my donkey kicks on my knees. On my knees. Are we ready? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Draw the abs in. My abs are tight. My hips are balanced. Head is up. Chin is tucked. Now squeeze that tush. Woo! 10. 90-degree angle. 2 and 1. Switch sides. Got just a couple more moves. You guys are doing awesome. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch this. We're in plank position. Plank position. We come up to the tiptoes. Back. Tiptoes. Back. If you want to do this, you could do this. Otherwise, toes. Try to keep those hips down. You can do this. You can do this. 5 more. Sorry, I should have showed that modification earlier. All right, we're going 5 extra seconds. And done. All right, inner thigh. I know it was supposed to be glutes, but we're going to do some of these. Here we go. Lay on our side. Here. Or pillow. Pillow underneath your knee. We ready? We're lifting. Lift, 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 lift. Get ready to hold. And hold at the top. Hold at the top. 10 more. Relax your shoulders. Smile on your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. That leg is hovering off the ground. We're going to add end on the singles. In 5. All right, up and down. Woo! Ten more. You can bend that leg. Makes it a little bit easier. And done. Good job. Easy peasy. Other side. I gotta get my inner thighs in shape. I can't go for that long. I'm just gonna be honest with you. As I get in better shape, this move will get harder, I promise. Are we ready? Singles. Again, you can have a pillow. Just keep that knee elevated in alignment with your hips. Get ready to hold. And hold. Holding that foot up as much as you can. Forward and back. Forward, back. Forward, back. My foot's cramping up. Keep going. This is my goal. We're going to get good at these, y'all. Forward, back. Woo! Gonna go back to singles, singles. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Mamma mia! Pull those knees in. Pull the knees into your armpits if you want. This should feel good. Outside of your feet. Release this to a stretch. Come back into that position. Hold. Maybe you're just holding on to your knees. That's okay. You can be here if that's what feels good. And extend. Pull the knee in and across your body. Shoulder blades on the ground. Inhale into your belly. Exhale, twist. Switch sides. Bring that knee in. Let it go out. Other knee in and across your body. Woo! Oh, my back cracked again. Yes. Oh, that feels good. Inhale, exhale, twist. All right, bring that knee up, pull yourself up. Good job, everyone. Let's do a sitting glute stretch. You can also do this laying down. The key with the glute stretch is you want your knee to go away from you while your foot comes forward. You want this to be a straight line. We don't want this up against our body. We actually want it going away from our body. You can always lift the toe up and get on that heel. Drop those shoulders away from the ears and pull your chest forward. Ah. That's a good way to begin the week. Switch sides. Don't jip yourself out of stretching. Super important. If you're in your 20s and 30s, you may think you don't need to do it because you don't feel anything or you don't have time. And we know as you get older, stretching is an investment. It's an investment of time for how you're going to feel later. So just get used to it. It's okay to get a little bit of peace, to not do anything. You may not feel like you're doing anything, but actually rest is doing something that we very much need. All right, let's bring those feet together. Bring those feet together. Pull the chest forward. You can use those elbows to kind of press those legs down. You're going to breathe in, exhale out. Just bringing your mind into a calm place. Focusing on those muscles, just holding them in the position of stretch until they release a little bit. And then you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch. It's best to stretch when your muscles are warm. That's why a lot of moves we do at the beginning is movement, dynamic stretching. Static stretching is really something to do more at the end. Let's crisscross. Let's do a little twist. As you inhale, exhale, turn a little bit further. And switch sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good job. I'm going to do a tricep. Sometimes it's awkward to do it in this position. So you can always sit up here. You can stand for that tricep. Just reaching that hand to the back, keeping that elbow tight to your head. And switch. job. All right, let's sit back down in this position. We're just going to stretch our neck. You're going to let your head fall to one side. Bring that hand up just very gently, just the weight of your hand laying on your head. That's all you need. Or maybe no weight. And you just let that head, that ear fall to the shoulder. Let the hand go. Switch to the other side. Take a deep breath. Good job. And release that hand. Woo, that feels good. Let's just turn our head to the left and to the right, trying to keep those shoulders relaxed. Sometimes that can be hard. To the left and to the right, and now roll it all the way down and around, and all the way down and around. Good job. Do it a couple more times. 1 and 2 and done.